All right, guys, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join me this and every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. Really do appreciate it. Before we begin, make sure to click bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a little white logo of ours. Click on that, subscribe to our channel, like our videos, turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Really do appreciate it. We're trying to get to 8,000 subs. Let me see where we're at currently. I didn't get to see exactly how many subs we have. Let me get the total real quick before we begin. Started a little early, so it's all good. Let's see if I can get this going. Where are we at on subs? I thought I should have had that open first. Of course, it wants to take forever. Bear with me a second. 7,950 subs. We just need 50 more to get to 8,000. My goal is to get to 10,000 before the end of the year. That'd be really great. So again, more great things to come. Let's go ahead and do it. Bottom line here, futures are red. Dow futures are down 164. NASDAQ down 115, down 0.76%. S&P down about 0.56%, down 25 handles at 44.13. 22.38 for Russell 2000, down 0.72%. Crude oil is down 0.40%, $73 a barrel. Yields are up 1.427%. Dollar index up 0.38%, 93.38, and the VIX is up 9% at 20.31. Again, we want anything below 20 is a good sign for the markets. Silver futures down 1.45% at 22.36 an ounce. 17.44 for gold, down 0.28%. Euro dollar's down 31 pips, 117.06. Dollar yen is up 22 pips at 110.55. Ethereum down 11% on China headlines, 28.15. 41,200 on the future side for Bitcoin, down 8.29%. The Chinese Communist Party was talking about cryptocurrency. I'll read you some of the headlines. The People's Bank of China said services offering trading, order matching, token issuance, and derivatives for virtual currencies are strictly prohibited. Stop me if you've not heard this before. Overseas cryptocurrency exchanges providing services in mainland China are also illegal, said the PBOC. It's not the first time China has gotten tough on cryptocurrencies. Earlier this year, Beijing announced a crackdown on crypto mining. Same old, same old. So again, not a huge deal. Does this mean you should go run and buy the dip today? No. I mean, it hasn't really hit any levels that make it that interesting to me. Looking at Ethereum, I don't have the chart in front of me. Well, okay, I do now. We can take a look at a monthly chart. Support seems to be right around 2,500. So again, you know, that's really what's bringing it down. But if you look at a year chart, it seems to be right around 2,500 to 2,000 seems about right. So 2,500, I'd probably buy some more Ethereum. But until then, not enough to really get anything excited. It's the same old song with China. You know, they don't like cryptocurrency. We got it, and they just have to announce it like every so often. Maybe it's just to buy for themselves. Who knows? But that's where we are. Yesterday we had a really nice day in the market. Obviously, two very, very green days. Broke out of this downward channel here on E-mini futures. We've been talking about that ad nauseum. We got inside it. We broke above it. Now we're testing the 50-day moving average. 4,400 seems to be that short-term support. If not, we'll just be back into this range with a 4,350 support to the downside, if anything. So again, I've been saying 4,480 to really get out of this little fall here, downward trend, obviously outside the channel, but 4,480 would make it very, very bullish. Again, as long as you know the VIX is below 20 and we can get above 4,480, we're gonna hit all-time highs again on E-mini futures. I don't have a doubt about that. Of course, my price target is, you know, last time I had a price target was 4,000 S&P. By August, we blew past that. I'm expecting 4,700 to 4,800 on S&P by the end of the year. I think November, December are going to be very, very bullish, especially with the holiday season as compared to last holiday season. So again, I expect us to maybe just kind of retest that 50-day moving average for right now. Worst case scenario, we'll get to around 43.84. Not a huge deal. I'm staying bullish here. I like where we are. I don't have any options positions open. We closed basically everything for a nice week. Very nice to see that we got a nice little bounce back because last weeks have been pretty tough. We've been focusing more on just like the base hits, you know, 25, 35%. Don't need to hit 40 every time. We had some really good trades yesterday. And it was nice to see again, guys. This is the ebb and flow of trading. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If you can't handle that, then this is a tough business to get into. But all in all, pretty solid. Again, to see this bounce. But again, 44.13, right on the 50-day moving average. Let's see how we open and go from there. Let's go ahead and talk about yields. Been talking about that for a while now, for the last couple of months. I posted something regarding the yields and that they should be breaking out soon, and looks like it is. So we're above the 100-day moving average based on TNX, which is the 10-year Treasury Index. This is basically just yields. My target here is right around 1.5%, 1.5%, and then 1.594. Again, I'll be watching banks mostly for that. Again, banks do well with yields going up, but again, with the market going down, you could see JP Morgan is taking a little bit of a pullback, not a huge deal, but maybe start taking a look at possibly getting into some positions, some calls for the banks as we move forward. So that's what I'm looking for. Small caps again did very well. I'll see if we get a break of 225.53. If that does break, then we could possibly take a look at some calls, maybe the 227s, 228s, kind of keep it kind of tight. And again, you could see here testing the 50-day moving average across the board on IWM and SPY. Qs broke below the 50-day moving average, so tech is a little weaker. Small caps were leading the way yesterday anyways. So again, I think higher yields still benefit, the industrials, the financials, and small caps. So again, keep an eye on TNX, the ticker. If you have TD Ameritrade, that's going to be a really, really great sign to take a look at. VIX, TNX, E-mini futures, those three is really going to give you the very big, the actual kind of clues of the market and where it's going. But so far, I mean, a panic, not really. I mean, down, sure. But again, we're just testing the 50. Fed Chair Powell speaks today on the pandemic recovery. It's a live speech. I just retweeted that on Twitter, so you can take a look at that whenever you feel is best for you. Okay, so that's where we are this morning. We can take a look at some pre-market movers, but we can already assume that they're basically down. We could take a look here. You could see Naked Brand is up 6.48%. I've seen that a couple of times here and there. Let's see Dow. Apple's down 0.78%. Nike down about nearly 5% this morning. With Nike, again, they reported earnings. Earnings were a little weaker, obviously, due to supply constraints, but margins were fine. Again, we know the drill. I kind of think that with Nike, they're keeping their expectations low, making sure they reiterate that supply chain issue. Again, it's there. There's not that they're lying, but again, keep the expectations low ahead of the holiday season. I think that's probably what they're doing. Boeing's down 0.81%. Merck is actually green today, 1.44%. McDonald's is flat pre-market. On the S&P, biggest loser again, Nike. Nvidia's down 1.34%. Tesla down 1%. Apple down 0.76%. Ford down 0.73%. AMD down 0.83%. I was looking at that yesterday, but never got the break that I wanted. AMD, I'm still waiting for a level to break of 107.09. So that's where we are. Again, don't be surprised if nothing really happens today. Again, we might just get some chop due to yesterday's two big short squeeze rallies, relief rallies if you want to call them. But other than that, if you had a great week, no need to give anything back. Again, kind of chill and see what's out there and prepare yourself for next week. Next week was the end of the month, with Friday being the first of the month. I just got my calendar here. All right, good morning, good morning. Hey, Carlos, what the hell is the difference between DMA, SMA, EMA? Which is the best to see and why? DMA, SMA are the exact same thing. SMA is the simple moving average. D is DMA, which is the daily moving average. Same exact thing. I just use DMA. It's not like a big deal. It's not like Pepsi or Coke. It's the same thing. And EMA is exponential moving average. So a lot of people like using VWAP, which is a volume weighted moving average. They want to use that. But again, indicators are just indicators at the end of the day. Again, I just like using DMAs. You can use whatever you want. A lot of people use scholastics. People use RSIs. There is no wrong way to do it. Again, it's really just based on what you like. Good morning, Carlos. I noticed your ETH and BTC futures. Is there any way the difference between them? I can't put a U21. Mine's just does it automatically on my futures. I don't know why. Mine says V21. So again, I just go based on what they say. But again, if you want the spot Bitcoin level, you just need to go to Binance or Coinbase. Again, I don't trade Bitcoin futures or Ethereum futures, to be honest with you. So again, it's just kind of just a little bit of a reading, that's all. But to change it, I'm not really sure. I just type in ETH and it comes up. /ETH and whatever TOS, the most latest or the soonest contract ending will be the one that they post. How do you prevent your emotions from taking over trading? That's a really good question. To prevent emotions, you have to understand that, wow, it's just that it's ebb and flow. That's really the best thing I can say, that you're not as smart as you are when you're winning money. You're not a genius, and you're not as bad as you think you are when you're losing money. So if you kind of have that balance in between, that's very important. Another one too is revenge trading, and don't trade just to trade. Have something in your hand, play a video game or something. I have a PS5 in my office, so sometimes, when things are just not moving on lunchtime or something, I'll jump on some Call of Duty or GTA 5 on the casino. I'll just start messing around. Just kind of keep your mind off. Air traffic controllers, for the most part, they only work like 3 or 4 hours a shift or 2 hours a shift, and then they take a break for about an hour or so. That's what I read online. So again, kind of use that for saying, don't be staring at the screen all day. Kind of give yourself a break. Kind of walk around, get a workout in, do a couple push-ups, whatever. Get a boxing bag in your office if you're working from home. Stuff like that that's going to kind of keep you sane for the most part. But don't beat yourself up when things are bad. And don't get too excited when things are good, because things can change that quickly. Target price for Roku and Amazon by the end of the year. Good morning. Oh, let me go and see. Let me go and expand this. Price target for the end of the year on Roku. Roku was price upgraded. 400 should be about right, if not 440. Do we hit all-time highs by the end of the year on Roku? Yeah, we definitely could, 500 or not. I think 440 seems about right on Roku. And Amazon's an absolute beast. I mean, what more can you say? I think we hit 3,800 by the end of the year. That's just my opinion. It could go sideways. We're still back in the same channel. We still haven't filled that daily gap from the earnings. So again, we still need to fill that before we do anything. Good morning, Carlos. Thanks for the advice. Seeing a red day for tech today. Yeah, tech is pulling back today. Again, after 2 amazing days in the market, I mean, it goes to show that we talked about this ebb and flow. We're just testing the 50-day moving average on the daily. Remember, we broke below that. 15,000 is your support, so 185 points. I don't think we get that low anyways. But again, kind of a choppy session after 2 big days is basically either warranted or more likely expected. Facebook 370 price. Oh, let's see. When you say 370, you're talking about the 370 calls. I wouldn't do that here, obviously. Today I would kind of take it easy. But for the most part, 360 seems about right if you can get above 350, 348. But I would keep it very tight. There's a little bit of resistance right here at 349.70. So 350 break would be nice. How's Nike having supply issues when there's more refs than ever? I don't know how they have any kind of issues whatsoever when you can barely win on the sneakers app. I got lucky last week and I got the Jordan 13 Upsidens, which I really like. I'm going to go to a Cowboys game in a couple weeks with my wife, so I'm between wearing the Upsiden 13s or the Travis Scott's, the lows. So again, they're both blue. So again, I'm a huge Cowboys fan. I don't know which one I'm going to wear. The 13s are extremely comfortable. I actually played basketball in them. If you guys want to see the 13s I have, I know it's not market related, but these are the 13s I have, the red bottoms. I love them. I actually played basketball in these at the gym. Super, super comfortable. So again, everyone's foot is different. I don't want to make this a sneaker blog, but again, that's just me. I love sneakers, so anytime you guys want to chop it up and talk sneakers, we got to do that one of these days. If we can come up with some kind of cool name about sneakers, I don't know, G.A.R sneakers, we'll do that, some kind of blog, and have some fun with it. And I'll talk sneakers, answer some questions, or we'll just chop it up. Or maybe I'll just do it on Instagram Live. That'd be fun. At CEO G.A.R Capital on Instagram. One day, we'll see. We'll see what's up. Do you guys still hold in crypto? Yeah, of course. Nothing has changed. If you guys want to see my crypto wallet, I got you. Let's see. My cryptocurrency wallet is here. We'll go to dashboard. Dashboard. This is just the Ethereum price. This is CoinTracker. Again, it's not free. I got the full version. And you can see I haven't done anything. I mean, I do buy weekly Bitcoin and Ethereum. $50. Nothing crazy. Tezos and Stellar, I buy like $25 a week. Very small amounts, better than just buying booze at the bar, right? So you can see today I'm down about $9,748. Again, I'm not really losing my mind over that. My target still on Bitcoin is 100,000 by the end of the year, so nothing has really changed there. Let's see. DKNG, bounce back or break of support, where you usually go off? Well, DKNG to trade is very difficult, but I own shares and I love the company long term. So let's go ahead and expand this and take a look at the daily. My buy level is 35, and I hope it goes there because I would love to buy more. That's your support. Anything at 42 is not bad either. But here I wouldn't buy anything on DraftKings yet. It's not enough of a dip. CRM is an amazing company to own long term. I own it in SpyG. So again, CRM, I do have some CRM exposure. Looks like they're holding up very nicely. Nice breakout in the daily. On the hourly, again, kind of pulling back a little bit, just like the whole market in general. It's a great company to own. I'd wait for this gap fill of 260 if you want to buy some more. I would not buy on the uptake. We talked about Upstart yesterday on Instagram. Again, Upstart is a very, very nice company, but I'll wait for a possible break of 300 or a 260. 200 would be nice, but again, I like Upstart. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a dip here. But to buy here, I mean, I'm not really that excited to buy some right now, not at these levels. Travis Lowe's, yep. You can make better returns with sneakers investing. Sneakers to me, guys, is not an investment. It is just a hobby. I wear my sneakers. I love them. I drive my wife crazy with my sneakers, but she's starting to like them too. So again, if you're a sneakerhead, let us know. Maybe one of these days we could do like a little video and do some kind of Q&A or just talk about sneakers. Like, again, it's just my thing. I actually wear them, and it's not like just keeping them in a closet. That's not what I want to do. Thoughts on Ethereum and adding on these levels? I think below 2,500 seems about right. Right here, there's not really much to do. It's not enough of a dip. We're at 2,805. Below 2,500 would be fine. He said 22,000, 2,500. Yep, seems about right. Value stocks on Q4. Yeah, the best value stocks you're going to get for Q4, again, especially with higher rates. Dividend stocks, again, your staples would be nice. But then obviously the banks. I own Goldman Sachs and JPM. I love those two companies. Those are the ones I want to own long term. Watch Sneaker Invest on YouTube if you get the chance. All right, I'll definitely take a look at it. Listen, I have a lot of friends that actually buy and sell sneakers. That's their thing on StockX or what have you. I went to the sneaker convention in Orlando on Sunday. It was really, really fun to see the sneaker community being so big, people selling sneakers. It's great. But again, I just don't see myself wanting to sell sneakers. I grew up just loving them. So again, Penny Hardaway got me into sneakers. He was my favorite player growing up. I'm still looking for the Air Penny 1s, the Orlandos. Those are really hard to find. Word is that Nike's going to bring them out next year. Fingers crossed. They're going to retro those. Let's see if I can get them. So thoughts on Tesla? Again, Tesla just wishy-washy. We had Tesla calls. Monday's premiums absolutely nuked it. A break of 765 is where you would probably want to go long for options. 722 is that support. I think 722 is not a bad place to maybe probably add a couple of shares here and there. But if anything, just wait for a little more of a pullback till I'm 580. But Tesla's fine. Again, just choppy stuff. You got kind of a double bottom there on the 1 hour right at 722. That was the previous breakout point we were waiting for. It looks like it could retest. We're starting to get a little bit of a bounce here in the market. Again, that 50-day moving average seems about that support right now. So we'll see where we go. And thoughts about you, Clear Secure. I have not heard of that name yet. But I can go and take a look at the chart. The only thing I could do on this is just charting because I don't know about the company. Looking at here, looks like it's carving out a bottom right around 40. Again, I'd have to read the financials and see where they're at. I don't know if they have a lot of options, but if you were playing options, I would wait for a break around 44.76, and then possibly you could take a look at 46.47s and go from there. So we'll leave it there, guys. Happy Friday. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll leave it there. I'll catch you guys on Monday for the morning note. If you're interested in any kind of sneaker stuff or just want to chop it up, talk sneakers, hit us up in the comment section. I'll make sure to read it, and then I'll just let you know. Maybe we can get on Instagram or on my Twitter or something like that where we can talk sneakers because I love it. I love talking about it. It's hard to find a lot of people that are into sneakers and stocks. So we're the best of both worlds, right? Have a good one, guys. Enjoy yourselves, and a happy Friday, and we'll talk on Monday. Cheers, guys.